I've been stressing this over podcasts at the show, at the show, at the show, and they still want to put it more on the dude. I was saying, man, the dude, if she can be purple with an eye right here, middle of her
Right.
head, he gonna knock it till she turn
You
green.
don't you
You know
don't
what I'm
knock
saying?
it.
So the woman has more responsibility. If she does not get the okay, you don't get the yes or whatever the case may be. But
Plus, as they say, the women like to think that they smarter than men. So of course we're gonna sit you down and make you own up to that. Like if you so called smarter than us, you feel me? Then why in the hell is y'all doing dumb shit?
why y'all keep falling for it if we, you know what I mean? If we always out to trick y'all, why y'all keep falling for it? So in a
They swear we
situation like this, she's been on Basketball Wives. She's been on TV. She's been more on the, and I've seen her, but I never really just followed her. I know the face is familiar and everything, but I didn't know that she was out here dipping and dabbing like that. That's crazy.
yeah, she
He
thought
said she
that,
got
man.
that. So just for the people that don't know, let me play it back. Let me see.
Yeah, give him a dose.
Shit, wow, man. I hate gossiping, but this shit is juicy. Chris Webber, Doug Christie, Jackie Christie. Y'all remember that from Love and Hip Hop? Remember them? Doug Christie first. Remember? Chris Webbers.
Doug
And just in case y'all don't know, Chris Webber is another basketball player.
Same team.
launched one
Same
of
team.
the most shocking lawsuits in the history of reality television, aimed directly at his wife and a former teammate, after a DNA test revealed that Chris Webber is the actual biological father of Jackie's daughter.
This is crazy. Like, bruh, this man been raising our daughter. He just found out. Straight off the press, you hear me? Just found out recently, sent it to college, got his last name. He doesn't look like yeah, first weapon day. Now Jackie Christie, oh my God, he is
Oh, Miss
always
Jack.
looking crazy. I look like he's a little bit. I see why. They say a person who always claims for who always thinks he's cheating. She followed him everywhere. He couldn't go anywhere without her. That's like there, bring a red flag, whatever you want to call it.
So hold on. Chris Webber was on the show with them?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
now
Yes,
hold up.
sir.
Hold
Listen,
up.
man. I,
I
I
gotta
can't I can't verify that that was his partner, but they fucked with each other like that was his partner. You feel me?
yeah, but we know the code, man. You know the
That's
code.
like my firstborn being yours, bro. Like that's
Oh my
our
goodness.
line, bro. You feel what I'm saying? There's history involved here. Like, come on, my nigga. You could have told me at some point, bro.
Yeah, man. Right now you protecting the ops.
That part.
You
That
protecting the
part.
ops, bro. Like you had an
It's supposed to be
obligation.
bros over hoes, ain't that right?
It's an obligation. It's definitely an obligation. That's an insurance policy from the homie that you will not get caught up in a Maury situation. So
Ever.
by him even being that close, I just saw the clip that you sent me. It's got the dude that cheated on, that jumped over the fence for his wife off of Basketball Wives off the same show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know what they say: small world, small circle, small everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Bitch out here being a thought, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, goddamn, like, okay, we know, let a hoe be a hoe, but you supposed to be Miss Jackie Christie. Like, you all on this show, like, you big victim and shit. Like, everybody picking on Jackie. Nah, bitch, you
but
deserve
all of them like that though, right?
you deserve every bit of scrutiny, harassment, bully, all of you deserve it, bitch. You foul.
But
Oh
bro,
my.
don't they all play the victim on the Love
Oh
and
yeah,
Hip Hop shows
definitely,
or
definitely. You already
Basketball
know about
Wives?
this. You already know about women and accountability, man. That's damn near impossible, bro.
And that's what I wanted to speak on this show, on one of my podcasts, the accountability part of it, because that goes back to the beginning part of what we was talking about. Women saying that,
Accountability.
yeah, the man is Oh yeah, he responsible. He did lay down with you. He did all that too. But at the same time, you bear a little bit more of that responsibility because, for the simple fact, you like the last line of defense. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, let's look at it like this. All right, even if he is considered the predator, right? He preyed, you know what I'm saying, on his victim. But at the same time, you can't even call him a predator because you didn't report the nigga afterwards. It wasn't no rape. It was two consenting adults that had a child and
Yeah.
kept it a secret. So
That's
who's really the predator? Because now Dougie is the damn victim.
yeah, and it's so crazy. He got a lawyer. He done lawyered up.
He
So
lawyered up.
is he trying to get back all the bread that he done ever spent on her, or he just trying to stop proceedings to go from divorce, alimony, and all that?
Me
Because I thought
myself,
he had finally won with the whole kitchen or cheating thing with the private investigator.
I just feel like he just wants the bitch to pay in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga Chris Webber is just a motherfucking casualty of war.
Well, what can you sue a person for that? Like
Anguish.
a dude, no, Chris Webber, no, you can't sue Chris.
Yeah, he part of the plot.
What, bro? That's kind of like you suing your record label because you done lost a rap beef.
Ain't that what the fuck Drake doing right now?
I was just saying that. I didn't say no names. You did. Now you can relate to what I'm saying. Say,
Yeah, man.
man, you can't go sue the dude. You don't have nothing to do with it. Now, if you're suing the dude, you're kind of mad. Probably because he was around the TV show and he was around these different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Still a cold piece of work, bro.
It's called
I,
game, man.
I wouldn't mess with Chris Webber.
It's called game, man.
I wouldn't get mad at him because at the end of the day, he is the one that's helping you out with this case.
But at the same time, well, unless he didn't know that she was pregnant by him, then I can see that. But other than that, he know he stuck his dick in it. Like, come on
Well,
now.
hold on. Let me stop you right there, pause. I ain't trying to stop no interaction. But I'm gonna bring my boy B True in the building. He just not signed on, you know what I'm saying? So come to the show is my boy B True, what it do?
Ah, my
Yeah,
nigga
cool
be
with
true.
it.
They got
What's up with it,
I'm here
fam?
with Scrappy,
What's up,
man.
boy?
What's up with it, fam?
Oh,
Goddamn me chilling on it in this goddamn game room. Come and
yeah,
get my goddamn man. What y'all boys on right now?
man. We talking about
Man.
these thoughtalicious assholes.
Yeah, for real, man. They here. You better
So
believe that shit, man.
what he just sent me, man, was Doug Christie daughter, his Chris Webber's child,
Sorry.
the basketball players.
I know one damn thing, if the NBA young boy look like Scottie Pippen's son too. Hey bullshit. I think that's that nigga daddy, my nigga.
That boy pulled that one from out the sky.
Hey,
He could be
Oh,
Scottie Pippen, man.
yeah, he look just like Scott, man. Real shit. He look just like Scott, man.
he really do though.
Only reason I wouldn't say that was his because I don't think Chicago Bulls ever played a game up in New Orleans or Louisiana back in
Yeah.
the day.
Hey, but it don't mean the mama didn't fly out there either. Though. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? She did a little trafficking.
Yeah, did the trafficking, man. Scotty went on to beat that, man.
Scotty too hotty. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
God. That nigga look just like Scotty, man. I said, man, that's your daddy, nigga. Quit playing.
Who your daddy is?
Who your daddy is, nigga? What's going out there on your side down there, man?
Oh man, I'm West Coasting, man. You see me top down, nigga, chilling,
Yes,
smoking this
sir.
good feeling.
Man,
West
folks,
Coast.
something ignorant.
Hey, and you see what's so crazy, be true?
Yeah,
LA so cold with it. That boy sitting out there with the drop top in the sun with a jacket on.
say, smoking.
That's how you know the West Coast is so cold. That's how you know the West Coast is so cold.
Yeah,
He,
That boy out
that
there in the
nigga, he
sun
got,
with the
I
drop top
mean,
with a jacket on.
you gotta
yeah,
understand. Even though the sun is shining, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to get my E in right quick, but at the same time, it's ocean breeze around here. You feel me? So
Ocean breeze.
yeah.
man, you gotta have something on your arms. Fuck around and catch pneumonia around this bitch.
God damn. For real?
Like, yeah,
Oh,
I be
yeah.
trying to tell people just because the sun up in LA, homie, does not mean that it's nice and sunny in LA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
got
see, y'all
got to
by
keep
that,
people comfortable.
y'all by them beaches and shit. That's why I be so cold in that whole fool. You know what I'm saying? What the
Yeah,
weather like at nighttime?
palm trees and ocean breeze, baby.
I'm talking about, is it real? Is it cold down there at night?
I say it'd be around 50, 60, something like that.
Oh, that's still good though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for us, but for them, it's icy.
Yeah, that's icy.
Say that's
It's
icy
icy.
shit. Shit, man. How it is in Texas, boy? We love that type of weather, man. You already know, man. Yeah, it's hot in the motherfucker down here. Niggas see the devil every day.
Yeah, I'm out here. I'm out here taking a vacation from motherfucking Vegas, man. You know Vegas hot right now.
That nigga
Oh
say
yeah,
you see the devil every day. Boy, you
they see the
stupid.
devil every day, dog. Ain't no bullshit. I'm talking about. I'm gone. Mama say, man, like, it's too hot out here, dog.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Vegas is like Hell's Kitchen on the West Coast.
Oh yeah, it's different weather. But how far is Vegas from California?
Three and a
Three and a
half.
half hours,
Hey, goddamn, and the weather change like that, bro.
dramatically,
You're going from
drastically,
the you're going from the desert
diabolically.
to the coast to the coast.
Yeah, I guess because y'all only reason y'all wasn't like that, dog, 'cause you on y'all about that fresh water down there, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Fresh water in them island holes, man. You know what I'm talking
I don't know no islands that's close, nigga. But Catalina Island, and it ain't full of female.
about?
I can tell you that much, nigga.
Yes,
But I
sir.
know y'all like that getting it, man. I want to
Yes,
come.
sir.
Hey, me and Don P need to come down there, man. I want to come check out California one time in my lifetime. That's on my bucket list, man. I just want to
Hey,
come to
man,
Cali, man.
Oh
don't.
shit, man. Just let me know when you coming in, man. I'll be at LAX to pick you up, pimp.
Hey, he be talking like I ain't already coming out there though.
You know
No,
what I'm
I'm talking
saying?
about.
Like
No,
this
it's
gonna be
just I
my
don't want
first
to.
time out there.
Now, by the time you go down there, my money be funding the motherfucker, dog. I'm gonna get my money right. I'm gonna come down there for real. I want to see LA. Ain't too crazy about Atlanta. You know, all them stunts down there. I don't care about. I just want to see LA one time, man.
And what's
Yeah, I gotta tell everybody, man. It's a great place to visit, but you don't want to live here.
don't want to stay there, homie.
Yeah, it's just like Vegas. When I went to Vegas, I was down there for 3 days. I was ready to come back to Texas, like motherfucker. I really was thinking about that airplane flight though. That's what I was thinking about. I was scared though.
Homie said, "Look, man.
Are you scared of them planes, huh?
Yeah, you
Man, that
scared
was my
of
first time on that motherfucker, dog. My ear popping and shit and all that dumbass shit. I couldn't hear it. None
what
of that
comes up
dumbass
must
shit,
come
dog.
down the right way."
But what I did like that y'all had down there, the AM PM down there in Vegas, man. And my girl, she drank. I had stuck me some weed down there. That was why I stuck me some
Man,
weed in my Jordan through the plane. But
that's
the
another
AM
word for
PM was
7-Eleven.
cool. Huh?
That's another word for 7-Eleven.
Yeah, for real. You know, see, they ain't got none of that shit right here. Only thing I seen down here like that is on Weld Chapel. They got a drive-in beer place. You can go
Like
through a drive-through.
you talking about for selling liquor and alcohol?
Yeah, you can go get. They got one on Weld Chapel. Do that bit like a motherfucking drive-through. Them hoes out there in them tights like Hooters.
Oh man, they used
Serving
to
you.
have that over there on Lauren Greenville over in Dallas. Man, you tripping? They still
Yeah,
have
I ain't
that.
never seen that shit. Dog. I went to Weld Chapel, seen that shit. I said,
They
what the
still got
hell
it
is
going
that
on
shit?
around there, around there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
while we
want
at
to
it
come
too,
down to
man.
Canada.
I want to let y'all know, man. I got some new merch out, man. Some PM Lifestyle T-shirts. Order them now. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Slide in the PM Lifestyle Podcast at Gmail, or you can go to phalonmcknight.com, Instagram, whatever it is. Message me, man. We can
Yes,
work out
sir.
what you need. You know what I'm saying? We got a
Yeah,
few
that.
of them going just to show y'all we had the shirts going on and the hats coming soon, man. So lock in. But
Lock in, man. Tell
we
them
was talking about
tell them
that
to
little
call it on site, whatever you like. Just send it to my boy. We gonna print it up for you, man. That's the name of the motherfucking t-shirt company. Call it like you like, nigga. Whatever you like, we make it. You know what I'm talking about? Call it like you like. You know what
like
I'm
you
talking about?
like, man.
For real. Whatever you like, I'm making it, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything one time made. You know what I'm talking about? Special edition, man. Once I make it,
And
man, you can't get another one.
everything's original.
Yeah.
Original one of each, one of one. Everything's one of one.
One
That
on
is
one,
crazy.
man. Yeah, I'm driving it out this out there in car, man.
Yeah, man. So, look, check this out. we seen this little situation that was going on with Doug Christie. We see the situation going with Offset and his girl, Cardi B. So you can't be rich and keep a chick. It don't even matter. So right now, you know what I'm saying? What type of women are available nowadays, man, 2025?
Now I look at it like this, man. You can't be rich and keep a bitch. You know what I'm talking about? That's just what that is, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, never lied, P.
Motherfucker, them biscuits for everybody, my nigga. They just don't understand that's why they got butter out there, man. When you put the butter in there, man, when you get a can of biscuits, they don't just say, one biscuit, man. They say you a whole bunch of them biscuits for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much
You
money you get.
get
Hey, I
10
swear,
biscuits in a can.
I swear, I
For
think that
real.
song Bobby Brown made, "My Prerogative," back in the day.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think he made that for a bitch, and the bitch didn't want to sing it, so he said, "Fuck it, I'll take it." Cause bitches really be on my prerogative. I do what I want to do, fuck who I want to fuck. You know what I mean? Like they be on that dumb
Yeah.
shit.
It's been
Man,
like
it's a
that
new.
for a long time though. That ain't nothing new.
Yeah, it's been like that, man. It wasn't not for a long time. Hold on,
Hey,
but it's been
hey,
that way.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? My ex-wife, since me, has had four different niggas that she claimed king. I'm like, bitch, what is you doing? Playing spades? I'm just trying to figure you out right now.
You know how they is, man. They want to run the whole field, man, on the baseball court. They want to be in first, second, and third in home base. I
Yeah,
know,
had four different niggas talking about that's my king. I mean, goddamn, bitch.
man. They don't add up, do it.
And it's
They don't.
crazy because never ever could they nominate anybody to be a king.
Shit, wow.
The king always select the queen at the end of the day. It's crazy.
You better read that shit.
Yeah. It's really not that much out there anyway. I mean, be honest with you. You got rich women cheating on niggas with money.
That part.
They don't want niggas with no money. So you kind of like stuck in the middle or something. They really don't know what they want, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, bro, it ain't even like you say, even the rich motherfuckers doing that shit. You gotta think about it, dog. One thing about it, relationship, man. Don't count what money you got, dog. Motherfucker ain't happy, man. And then, a lot of this
Facts.
shit here, a lot of these niggas got to realize a lot of these hoes been run through, man. They ain't got no pussy no more. They got garages, my nigga. So if you come in
Nigga
up with
said
that one,
garages.
your shit side of a doom buggy, my nigga. Say, hey, man, don't come on money you got, man. That bitch gonna throw you to the trash, my nigga. She gonna play with that money, but you best believe me. Little Bobo over there, that shit swinging on their knee. Oh yeah, he ain't gotta have a dime. She just using
Facts
you
and shit.
for the issue. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta have a dime. He slanging pop like the plumber, my nigga.
Hey, but they say it's okay if you're rich. Women are
Okay, my
more
ass.
tolerable if it's rich. But we seeing people like P Diddy come crumbling down. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
She got to a certain limit and was like, nigga, you had 39
ooh,
million point eight. Soon as he hit 40, she starts suing him. Like, okay,
That's crazy.
you didn't got $40 million worth of credits and freak offs. It's time for me to report you now. Like,
that's why
it's
I say,
crazy.
give me the money, fuck the fame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing
I don't
is,
want to be a target, P.
this is the
Like
thing about it though.
I don't want to have
Females
to
ain't
wake up.
making There's no females making dudes rich. It's always the dudes making the females rich.
Yeah, but
Excuse me, I had
I
an
think,
interruption of a youngin right there. That was a YN that just passed by right there. You know what I'm
but you
saying?
gotta think about this too, though,
Hey, we were just talking about the YNs. You heard what he said, be true?
huh?
He said that was an interruption from a YN right there. That
Oh, y'all never,
Loud
y'all
whistle for
never.
no goddamn reason. That nigga wasn't going nowhere. I could have outran the nigga on my feet.
Is that
Look,
him
here he come
doubling back?
again. Young ass nigga. Look
I
at
can
him.
hear him doubling back.
But see, just like Evan bro
He
said,
just
man,
came a little
we can't let these
backwards.
youngsters steal our cool, man. We can't let it do it,
Hey,
man.
can't trick us out our spots, huh?
They ain't trick them. They got the spot, man. Cause like he said, you know what I'm saying. I ain't even know he's allowed. I'm glad I ain't say nothing stupid, but like I just said, but it's crazy because as a grown man, he did say some real shit. We used to be kids too. We had them attitude, especially me. You know what I'm saying. They had them attitude. Don't want to listen.
Yeah,
Think
but
you
we
know
was
every
more
motherfucking
respectful
thing.
back then, man.
And so, yeah, but
That's what they say.
it's probably gonna take a motherfucker hit a nigga upside the head and the motherfucker straighten up. You know what I'm saying? Your dad ain't gonna do it, so let me knock you upside the head right quick. And you ain't gotta play with him no more, cause he ain't gonna
Facts and
know when he
shit.
gonna run this type of nigga again, so he ain't gonna wanna play no more. He don't like that
Facts and
bump.
shit. Man, for real.
But it's just it's the disrespect though, bro.
They
Mm-hmm.
all disrespectful. Shit.
All
Yeah,
of it.
Look, look,
like
and let's look at the bitch side of it. The bitches is raised by these bitches that we talking about right now. The Jackie Christies and all of them. So they all disrespectful. You feel?
Yeah.
true, true.
But it said start from the house, dog, because if you see these little niggas these days, the ones around by like 17, 16, it's their mom, dog. Like I said, if you got women raising single little boys, my nigga, and then they still got niggas running in out the house and niggas seeing this shit, and mama letting these kids do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no guidance, dog. So if they don't know no love or respect, so they ain't gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? So when they hit them streets, they gonna treat you what they only giving you what they know, dude. They only giving you what they know. Ain't nobody talking about how to be respectful, dude.
See, the
So if you
cold
see
part
somebody
about that,
out here, yeah,
cold part
until
about that
you,
formula is I'm a nigga that's gonna teach them a hard ass lesson, my
yeah.
nigga. I don't play
That's
that
why I
shit.
say it only take one. It only
Yeah,
take
it
one
only
because
take
of
one,
that.
bro. I'm
Well, the
Yeah,
gonna
thing
tell
because
you
about it,
what time it is.
they not
yeah,
they
but
not
if
even
his dad was there was doing it, you wouldn't have to be the one teaching that lesson. But since you ain't got nobody bumping these niggas' head, so then when they get in them streets, like I said, then when you run to a nigga like you or some real niggas or something, and then somebody put that bump on his head, he gonna be less to talk. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucking fast to bump his gum, dog, because he gonna know. I don't know if it's that same nigga gonna hit me in my mouth like the last nigga did. Last 20
That
niggas I
part.
was talking shit, they let me make
That
it.
part.
Yeah, you know, that 20 nigga let me make it, but that 21 nigga beat the shit out of me. See, he ain't gonna want to take them chances to go through them 20 niggas no more to get beat up again. So
Yeah.
that's all you gotta do is bump their head one time, dog. Trust me.
Hey, nut. Niggas don't call me loco for nothing, huh?
yeah,
Hmm.
that part. Paternity sideways.
I
Yeah,
be
man,
trying.
but
Right.
I be trying to be patient as a motherfucker with these niggas, man.
it's
Well,
hard, dog. It's hard,
well, that's the
man.
thing about it is where the ball is dropped because the mama is not taking care of them at the house. Then they get out here, they extra soft and timid. They mad, they in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? Then they ain't got no
Hmm.
pops. Then they
Hmm.
blaming people for not having no pops. And then when you come out there and flex on him, oh, he didn't have no pops. You shouldn't be flexing on him like that. You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of gap connections, bro. Like they done missed him. So we can go out here teaching lesson after lessons all day. This is gonna be a lot of lessons taught. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I'm really thinking that it's starting with the women because most of these women are raising soft kids. So I was on a show not about 2 weeks ago, and the chick was like, the host, she was like, what do you think about men being called sassy of some of that nature? And I was like, it ain't a good look. You know what I'm
At all.
saying? She was like, well, maybe I should change the word sassy and use a different word. You need to tap into your femininity, whatever, feminine side. I'm like, I ain't got to tap into that because it ain't nothing feminine about me. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
how do you relate to your daughter and if she needs this and that? I'm like, if you look at the structure of the household, it's supposed to be a man and a woman. Together, we're not
Hmm.
supposed to be doing this separate anyway. So we're doing it the right way, like I always said. We don't have to worry about somebody being extra feminine. That's where the mom come in at. And if somebody need to be mad,
Exactly.
dad comes in at. Because at the end of the day, if we got to walk through a parking lot, you know what I'm saying? If my son is walking there, I'm not holding hands with my son. My son gonna be holding hands with his mother. I'm gonna be holding my daughter hand. You see what I'm saying? Because it don't matter if I am the protector and all that. He
Exactly.
needs to know that nigga, hold your mama hand. You can be protecting your mama. You look at if something happened to me right now, you the next man in line to protect your mama. And that's
Hmm.
how I was looking at it. They looking at it like, oh well, he needs to be nurtured in this. Yeah, I can nurture my son, but I'm gonna do it from a point of a masculine point of view. You know what I'm saying?
A man's
Exactly.
perspective.
A
Hell
man's
yeah.
perspective, yeah. And
Yeah.
that's why when we walk in a room, hey, cut that out. And your voice get deep.
Yeah.
It's more attention that they pay attention to the dad versus the mama. You know why? Because that's just the way it was intended to be. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And they was like, well, when you telling a woman she's tapping too much into her her masculine side, you don't like that. Of course,
Of
because it
course,
shouldn't
bitch,
be
you supposed
two
to pay
two
your
dominant
rent.
niggas in a room when there's a male and a female in the room. So
God
Yeah,
created
what
them
do
exactly.
y'all
niggas and
think
gave
about
them a
these
pussy,
these
bro.
women saying it's okay for these dudes to wear nails? It's okay to be feminine, tap into their femininity. Like, what do y'all think about that,
No,
P?
man.
True, you go ahead.
Paint their nails and shit, but they lead these boys the wrong way, man, because all that painting their nails and all this getting. pedicures, manicures, man. That's for a bitch, man. I'm just being real, dog. Any nigga that be doing that, talking about, man, I get my toes done, man. You want somebody to play with your asshole, my nigga. That's all you want, my nigga. It ain't no shit to take this shit to me, nigga. Ain't him. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to tell me you're funny on the cool or something. That's what I be taking it as. Oh no, nigga. You know they'll look at it. Oh, you can't get mad at me because I like clean feet and all. Man, hey man, I'm like Charles White. One thing about a man, he like a used motherfucking car. You open that motherfucking hood, ain't no oil on that motherfucking hood. Something wrong with that goddamn car. It ain't working right, my nigga. I need a little dirt on me, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got to come out motherfucking me smell like no princess every motherfucking me time, my nigga. And trying to look like no motherfucking princess, bitch. That was female look like a princess, nigga. I'm gonna be me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just like me. You know what I'm saying? Be me. Niggas get dirty sometimes. They don't understand that, my nigga. Anytime you see a motherfucking nigga that extra motherfucking me, you know what I'm saying? All the extra shit. I always talking about let me go do my nails and shit like that. So hey man, somewhere down the line, man, that's the feminine side of the woman talking about now. Some niggas don't have that, man. You just don't. That's what the woman are for. Like you said, the woman gotta play her soft for like my mama did. When my daddy whipped my motherfucking ass, like I tell you earlier, I thought the nigga would beat me. Yeah, what she was. She was the cover. Hey, that's enough. That's
Yeah,
enough. It
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
been both of them up being
Give
the
him,
man to my whoop his ass some more,
give him
whoop
the
his ass some
fade,
more.
but that's enough. You're about to kill him. Give him a fade, but that's enough.
Yeah, get niggas some slack, man. Get niggas some
Hey,
slack, man.
you know the root of that problem is these niggas been, you know, dead and in jail. So these kids didn't have no father figures like that. They just like
Exactly.
we said, like they grew up with women. So
True.
you feel what I'm saying? All they know is what they see. They like sponges, bro. Everybody know that. Kids are like
Yeah,
sponges between the age of born and motherfucking 10 years old. By
yeah.
that time, they gonna be exactly what the fuck they saw. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I had other people to be my father figures, like Uncle Dog, rest in peace,
Dog.
Uncle Ace. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Uh,
Me too.
one of my mom's ex husbands. He was a real nigga. I admit that. You know what I'm saying? So I had other influences that helped me out of that situation. Because other than that, nigga, I would have been the same way. I would have been around nothing but women. Because my mama, my grandma had 9 sisters. Like nigga, it was
Mm-hmm.
females everywhere.
Yeah.
But you
My
know,
family too full of females, dog.
without the presence of a man somewhere in that kid life, yeah, you pretty much guaranteed he gonna be wearing dresses and fucking fingernail polish.
So with that being said, you were in that household like that. You got the game from a woman and your name from a woman. We already heard that from Tupac, right? So with that being said, you know how to respect a woman too, right?
That part,
Exactly.
that part.
Because you was raised with them. You know they should be tolerating from a man and not. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah,
what a lot of the women that I had these interviews with get it misunderstood. I was raised by women, and I knew some good ones. It wasn't like it was like 50-50. No, it was all I've seen the example of what it's supposed to be. So you can't
Mm-hmm.
come around with your new ideologies trying to tell me what and how it should be going in 2025 when I saw it from some real ones back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
that part.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then I seen where like when we would go outside and then the men was outside, the women was in the house. You know what I mean? You go
Mm-hmm.
outside, guess what happens? The men pick up, even if they wasn't around or even part of your family, they gonna pick up on what you wasn't supposed to do. And then
Yeah.
they gonna discipline you on that. And then when you go get your mama and come back, oh, who put their hands on my son? Oh, that little one? That's your son? I'm glad you came out here. I couldn't find his mama. But what he did was he punched that little girl in the face and then took her candy out of. And then the mama, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, gonna check him at that point. But
Yeah,
nowadays, the mama come out here, who put their hand on my child? Oh, he was over here acting crazy with this little, I don't care. Don't put your hand on my child. Okay, now
Mm-hmm.
we got a problem.
yeah,
And now you letting this little convict run around here at 13, 10, 11, 12, 13, and he don't have not, oh, my mama gonna take up for me if I even do something stupid? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. And that's what we're dealing with right now. Like you said, Scrap, dog, man, I remember he punched me so hard I forgot my name.
that
Like,
part. That part, my nigga.
you know what I'm saying? And
You
uncle, you know,
remember back in the day, that nigga was swole like Tookie Williams, nigga.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And but the point of the story is, I'm not about to go home and tell my mama that another grown man had hit me because he was on some grown man stuff. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Yeah,
like he was
Especially
telling
when you
me,
was fucking up.
"Hey,
Especially
he
when you was
socking me
fucking
up,
up.
go steal this car," and
I mean,
socking me up.
cause
Nah, he was doing it in the
you gotta
way.
tell the whole story. You can't tell half the story. Yeah, this old man put hands on me. Okay, well, nigga, why did he put hands on you?
That
What the
part.
fuck was you doing?
What was you doing? Yeah.
You
What was
know?
you doing?
And we don't have
And
that no
then
more. You know what I'm saying? We
you
can't.
don't
We
have
gotta
that
get.
no.
Oh, we
But see,
can't get
back
our.
then, you gotta think about it. Back then, like even like your kinfolk said earlier, we gotta quit talking about back when. But at the same time, back when means something because back when grandmama and them was sitting on that porch and auntie and them was sitting on that porch on that whole block, everybody was protected from that point on, and them kids knew not to get out of line because your mama didn't have to whoop you. The next door neighbor can whoop your ass. You know what I'm
That's
talking about?
true.
But they knew
Yeah.
better. You know what I'm saying? And who whoop your ass? And you ain't finna go home and say, so and so next door whoop my ass because you know you been out there fucking up. You gonna take that ass whooping, you gonna go on when she see your mama, she gonna tell him, hey,
And
I
hope
whoop
she
your
don't
son
see it.
ass. That's all right, you see him
Yeah.
do it again, whoop his
Yeah.
ass again. And
When you
then
get
next
home,
time come tell me because I'm gonna whoop his ass after you
I'm
get to
whooping
whooping his
too.
ass.
that part. And then when daddy get home, he's supposed to whoop that ass. You know what I'm
Whoop you
saying?
Whoop
again.
that
Yeah.
ass
That part.
too.
So now with the dads missing, you know what I'm saying, coming in out of jail, a lot of these niggas now that had missed that era of correction are just now getting out of jail with the same mind state that we have. Check them niggas
Mm-hmm.
now. Now we got the new age mind, like don't put your hands on my son, don't mess with it. Now it's a conflict because now these soft kids they see out there, the first thing they do, I can go get a gun. I had a young man, he probably like 30 years old.
Yeah,
Um,
because you're scared of them hands.
he showed me a video, right? Of two dudes, two grown men fighting. The
Mm-hmm.
guy was with his chick and put his hands on his chick in the parking lot of race at Quick Trip. And it's the
Yeah.
dudes that was there watching was like, hey, don't put your hands on her. You got 30 niggas out here you can fight before you put your hands on her.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
like, so what's up? So he squared up with the dude. He took the L. The dude that put his hands on the female took the L. Old boy, homeboys didn't jump in. They didn't do anything. He said, get on up. He could have stumped him out. He said, get on up. They square off again. Boom, 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 boom. He fall. He get up. The dude that's filming, ain't nobody getting it. It ain't no yelling. It ain't no nothing. It just, if the police drove by, it just looked like two dudes having a conversation, and that's how the crowd was conducted. The young man that was showing me the video told me, he said I would have shot him. I said for what? I said that's a head up fight, old school head up. He said I couldn't take the embarrassment, no matter if it was. I said, nigga, what do you think what's gonna happen? This dude out here 40 deep, and it's you beating up on your girl, you out of pocket right now. You mean to tell me you wouldn't be able to take the L? He said, nah. I said, so what you gonna do? I'm running to the car to get my gun. I said, you not thinking, bro? If you don't you around 40 real ones, or whatever they are, you think 40 dudes just finna just let you just get up and freely neatly run to the car? Like old boy that got his things taken
Yeah.
on Friday.
Kill his
Like
homeboy.
they ain't finna be over there strapped. Like you the only person that's about to be strapped running to the car to go get a weapon. How far you think you can make it to get that weapon?
Stupid.
By the time you might touch it, you might go grab it and cock it, whatever the case may be. But by the time you turn around, if there's 40 of real ones out there, you ain't finna make it to turn around and up that
Yeah.
firearm, homie. You just need to commit suicide. That's self-defense all day. And I told myself at
Exactly.
that moment, I can't never hang around this young dude.
Never.
For the simple fact, he can't take a L when it's a L that's supposed to be given. You put your hands on a female, it could have been 40 dudes out there
I
mollywopping.
told you.
But just a minute ago, last week,
But what I tell
hold
you,
on, B, last week, a dude put his hands on a female
you win.
right here down the street where I'm at, McKinney. He runs out, whole bar
Yeah.
chases him out. Dude jumps in the car, trying to drive away. The story is he ended up shooting his own homeboy in the stomach and three other people. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. He had a whole family at
Yeah.
home, everything of that nature, bro. But guess what? He just couldn't take a L. You shouldn't have been doing that in the first place, bro.
You
But
gotta
see, but
realize.
my thing is, you gonna take a L anyway because by the time them people come and then you locked up, you know what I'm saying? Now you can't protect your girl, you can't protect nobody around you because whatever happened to him, you were allowed to have to him because you couldn't take that L. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, take that L and keep going. Motherfucker, if you know you can't fight, don't open your mouth, my nigga. That's just what that is. You know what I'm saying? You gonna take the L, you know if your mind set, man, I ain't finna fight now, nigga. I'm gonna shoot me a nigga. So why you out here talking shit to motherfucker? You like Pete just said, you on the death wish, dude. You know what I'm saying? Cause you thinking you out here with some real ones, you think a real one even finna let you even show him the
That's
pistol,
the
dog.
crazy part.
Like I said, you in Texas, dog. You can carry these pistols. Everybody got one, so having a pistol ain't nothing, man. What make a real man? Say, man, put that pistol on the ground, put my pistol on the ground, man. We're gonna go
Let's
through, we're
go.
gonna take this L, baby. That's what we're gonna do, my nigga.
Yeah.
So get this out the way so we ain't gotta look over our shoulder with this, man. Go on get in, man. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to make these niggas get in. But like I said, you can't do the stuff that we used to do back then. Like I used to chase niggas down in cars. You can't do none of that, man. I'll be dead right now. Because these pets out here, I'm talking about, they really some rats, man. I'm talking about running for real, man. You know how fast a rat run, man, when you're chasing them, dog. A
You
rat,
don't.
these niggas running, man. These niggas,
Yeah.
so first thing they want to go get is that firepower because that don't make you a man, dog. You overpower me with this gun. It's just like Scrappy was saying about one of y'all uncles who was big like old boy was in the penitentiary. Say
Dog.
just imagine somebody coming. I weigh 155, man. Imagine a cat coming to me, mustered up, weighing 250, 270 plus, and talking about flipping over cars. When you think I'm gonna get out there and fight you, man, the one punch to you, it's like I pieced you, man. So my thing is, if I could talk to a cat that's that big and he just that mad at me, and I can't talk him down, you know what I'm saying? Like say, look here, man. I'm gonna try to talk you down, because I know I can't whoop you down. So my thing is to talk you down because if you don't calm down, I'm gonna hurry your bitch ass out. See that where it come from. People got to know when you gonna stand in that place, dog. Because just being tough all the time, you got to be the man sometimes to say, man, you know what, dog, you win. Just go ahead, dog. That's why sometimes now I can see some shit, dog, and I just don't. I'm gonna tell you a story. I was coming out of West Dallas, fool, coming from work. I was in my Impala, dog, and I was driving the essay, riding on my ass, dog, and I hit the brakes. Make them niggas almost flip that bitch over, and I took off. And them niggas came right on side of me and put that pistol on me and made me stop and bag up on the freeway because they ain't had no heat on me. But see, God is good because when they put that pistol on me, dog, and showed it to me and pointed at me, and I bagged up. I had every right if I had a gun in my car and they stopped on the freeway like they playing with me. I had every right, dog, to just run up to that truck, dog, to jump out my car, run up to them niggas. They in front of me, dog. You can't shoot backwards, dog. You gonna be shooting sideways. They ain't guarantee you gonna hit me, bro. So I could have jumped out the car, shoot, boom, 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 running toward them niggas. Man, dog, ain't no
Hold
urge,
up,
bitch.
Rambo. Hold up, Rambo. Hold up. Hold up. You know I'm a licensed firearm instructor, man. I got to keep you safe at all times and free. Let me tell you something right then and
You
there.
just call
You
him
know what I'm
Rambo.
saying? You had ample right to protect yourself if you're driving and they drove up to you and they flagged a weapon. But getting
I
out
can't shoot
and
it.
running, look here, Rambo. Getting out and just running up to the car like Soldier Boy, and and I came and I jumped over the banister. Nah, you cut that out. At any given
So
time,
you telling me? So you trying to tell me the law is if somebody draw down on me, I can't shoot them?
I'm gonna tell you like this: I am not a
It's too
lawyer,
much time
and
in
I only
between
teach.
the action
This is the
and the
thing about it.
reaction, so therefore it's premeditated.
If let me tell you like this: if I'm
Oh
getting
God,
into it
save
with
my
somebody
life,
right
and them
now,
boys
and
gonna be dead.
check this out. I'm getting into it with somebody right now, and it's heated. And the moment I do this and turn back around, that's premeditated.
Damn.
I can be sitting here going back and forth with you right now. The moment I turn around and then turn back around and boom, it's premeditated. Because at this point, you had a
Uh,
time and you had a chance to leave. You see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
when,
but I'm
when
on the freeway, nigga. I'm bagging up on the freeway. So how can I leave?
I
The
understood
judge don't
everything
want to
you
hear
just
that.
said, but what you said was you was gonna get out and run towards the vehicle.
Oh yeah,
That's
I'm
what I
trying.
said.
Oh yeah, I'm
Hold
trying to get both
up,
of them. I'm trying to get both of them.
If you don't react in the first 2 seconds,
there you go.
therefore you had time to think.
Premeditated, bro. That's premeditation.
Say, I'm saying it's so good to have friends like y'all, man. Now I know, cause oh man, them boys we've been dead. I've been in the penitentiary right now crying like a hoe. You know what I'm
Hey,
talking about?
listen, man. Listen, man. Every time I go to Wayside, I go to motherfucking Supermax, P. Every time, goddamn me. So any type of shit you want to know about that,
Let me know.
ask your boy.
Please,
That's
please
fine,
give me,
bro.
hey,
Hold up,
please give me
Rambo.
that they can say, man. I'm telling you, dog. If I had a gun in the car, I don't know the law, man. I'm telling you, dog. I thought I had every right to get out that car, dog, and make them boys hit that gas and talking about jump over the freeway, getting away from me, man. All them bullets coming, dog. I wasn't
Now,
even finna play with them. You know what I'm
if
saying?
somebody
But now
pulls
that
up
I
on
know
you
better, you know what I'm
and
saying?
they
I can't
brand
be
this
around that.
weapon,
When it comes
if
to
they
the court of
brand this
law, that shit
weapon,
don't matter.
Yeah, if they brandish the weapon and you turn around and boom, and you can reach yours, then it's fair game, self defense, because they're now aiming a weapon at you. You don't know what the potential outcome may be, grave danger.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime you can outthink, get out the situation, please get out the situation first, because you don't want to go down to the police station. That's just by law what I got to tell you. You know what I'm
Because they
saying?
gonna figure they gonna. I'm gonna tell you exactly what they gonna say. Why you didn't run away instead of running to a gun?
I said
Hey,
because I was on the freeway and the car was coming toward me, I couldn't bag up, so I ain't had no choice. I had to run the way they was coming. That's the way the car was coming. You know what I'm talking about? If I run backward, I got
Yeah.
ran over, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That's what
I can dig it, Jack. I can dig it, but they won't.
I know.
They
I know
won't.
what you're saying. It sounds crazy, but
Shit.
the
that's
police ain't
it.
gonna hear it.
That's it. I didn't make these rules, nigga.
Yeah, the
They
police ain't
won't
gonna
hear
hear
it, my nigga. They are not gonna pick up what you putting down, B. I'm telling you,
it. Yeah, you said they ain't gonna work, huh?
it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, nigga.
Trust me, my
You
nigga.
you going that way.
Bro, I escaped 50. I escaped 50 years and lost the 50 years, my nigga. So trust me, I know how to wiggle around this shit. You gotta play it right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You gotta play
man.
it right, man.
It's designed like
Okay, well, tell
California
me
law.
this then. When do I have the right to shoot the pistol? When?
When your life is in grave danger.
So you trying to tell me they got to shoot at me first, and then I might not came and
Nah.
shoot back. He done hit me in my head. Now I'm dead.
Just to think about it. Nah, this how it happened. You took off and they chased you, right?
Okay.
And they pull up on you and they flag the weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they flagged the weapon, what did you do at that point?
Shit, I hit my brake.
You hit your brakes. And then what they do?
Shit, they
Shot
went up
that.
some, hit their brake.
Okay. And then what happened?
Then I started doing the Mo 3 on that bitch. Started bagging up on that bitch. Whoa! Let me get that
And
one thing. And so they stood in the middle of the freeway because the cars were coming. Then they just
hold
took
up.
off.
Did they stand in the freeway? Did they get out with the weapon?
Nah,
And
they just stood. They just the car was just. Cause they
Did
were
oh,
trying
you
to
see a
bag up.
weapon?
They were trying to bag it towards me. You know what I'm saying? And then they
Did
just
you
stopped.
see a weapon?
did you see a weapon
Yeah,
at that time? No, when
I,
they was backed up.
when they pulled on side of me, they pointed the weapon at me. That what made me bag up.
And then they shot back it past you, and then you start backing up, and they start backing up. So y'all doing the Mo
Yeah,
3 on the freeway.
yeah. They like they
Okay.
was trying to. Yeah, like if they would have called a weapon, they would have shot at me or something.
Now I'm gonna ask you this one
They
question:
gonna say you gang related.
Who had the gang? Who had the gun? The passenger, the
Yeah, the
driver, or
passenger
the one in the
did.
back
Now
seat? The passenger.
the passenger had the gun.
Okay. So at this point, they both are trying to kill you at this point, but you don't see no gun, and you're behind them. You got to think about everybody that's in front of you. Once you shoot that
Mm-hmm.
weapon, you're responsible for everybody that you're not trying to hit. So now you
Okay,
angry,
yeah,
you mad, and you know that the passenger seat is the dude that drew out the gun, but the driver is the one that's trying to still get you. You got to just
mm-hmm.
think: once you let off 7 rounds, 9 rounds, you might possibly hit somebody in front of you. And just to say
Yeah,
your neighbor or somebody had a kid right there, you hit both of those kids.
mm-hmm.
So
Don't
the
Yeah,
hit
best
nobody in 9 shots,
they didn't
and
hit
you gonna put
nobody.
that
You hit
thing down.
yeah. So just think about it. The way it was
yeah,
supposed to play out is the way it played out. You made it
yeah,
home and they kept going. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
My
yeah,
thing
yeah,
is, and like I said, I ain't an attorney, man, but try to make it home safe. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Before anything, if
That's
you
why I
can leave
say,
them alone,
yeah, that's why I say it's different out here now, bro.
it is different. But you know what I'm saying? You got to think about premeditation, like California law. That's premeditated all day. They want you to keep the
Yeah.
gun in the trunk, and they want you to keep your magazine in your glove compartment. Something
And then,
happened, boom. Now
and
guess
then
what
you
you got to
fuck,
do?
and then you fuck because you gotta explain why you had a gun that wasn't registered to you.
Oh, even if it was registered. If you ain't going directly from the to the crib to the gun range, you're still in trouble. They looking
So
at
it's
you
like
like,
Canada, you can't have no gun in Canada.
man, you can have it in the car, but you better be going from the gun range to the house, nigga, or from your business to your house.
Nah,
Ain't
it's
no
That's
in
still
crazy.
between. Ain't
it
no
gotta
just
be in,
riding around with a gun in the car in LA.
it
And
still
it's
gotta
gotta
be in a
be
lockbox. It still
and
gotta
it's
be in a
gotta be
lockbox or had a trigger lock on it.
a certain way. And then you can't have the what I just learned this last trip. You can't even have the ammunition in the magazines if you want to run across one of those cops.
Uh,
Nah, no, you ain't really finna get you. So everything you do, just think about it, it's premeditated. Ah, nigga, I'm finna go get my and you loading up or whatever the case may be. They looking at it like you supposed to just have drove off. That's it. That's why I don't like
That's
going to LA like
crazy.
that. But they
That's
got a new
crazy.
ban.
How
Check out
long
my
this, man?
check out my video,
yeah,
man. We got a video on the California law. They just passed the ban. They got a non-resident. licenses that you can go get in California right now. So even if you don't live in Texas, they won't do the reciprocity, meaning taking everybody else's license, but they will allow you to apply for your own license, which I'm about to do real soon. Once I get it, I'll drop it right here in the video so everybody can see it. Got it to me. You know what I mean? I'm
You
gonna
know
have it
they,
real soon.
they ain't giving my ass nuts.
Nothing. They said that nigga can't even have a water gun. You can't even have a paper
Damn.
gun.
Nah,
Damn.
my nigga. Hey, cuz the bitch say I don't want to see a plastic fork in your possession. I said, God damn.
Damn.
Yeah. So dang, you can't even eat at Chick-fil-A.
So
That's
how many strikes you got, Scrappy? 2 or 1?
Huh?
How many strikes you got? 2 or 1? I know that California allowed like 3 strikes, man.
Yeah, I got two.
crazy.
And so if you get another one, what they do? Life sentence?
Yes, sir.
Oh hell no, nah.
Hey,
Make it out of
hey,
California, boy.
hey, when they started handing those out, I left.
Yeah, yeah. That's some
Gone.
scary shit right there, man.
Man,
Yes,
imagine.
sir. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm up on my shit because I can't fuck up.
Yeah, you can't fuck up with that, man. God
I ain't
damn.
got time for that shit. If I can't get away, then nigga, it'll be just that. But if I got an
Yeah,
action of getting away, I'm finna get away. Cause if you just hop out and react on it, nigga, y'all both lose. There's cameras
yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah,
lose,
everywhere.
lose.
You know
You
what I'm
right
saying?
about that shit. I ain't know that shit though, but goddamn. See, Texas ain't got that law, but I know that law do help on that crime down there with that 3 strike shit though, cause nigga get 3 times, goddamn. That's it.
My wheel skill is great. Like I can get away from a motherfucker. So I'd rather just
Yeah.
hit the gas on their ass. You feel me?
Wheel skills is good.
Yeah, my
Say it
wheel
ain't
skill is good.
it ain't bad out there no more, is it?
What you
Shit.
mean bad?
You talking about
Summertime. Hey,
like the
check this
Tupac
out,
era
right?
with the kicking blood shit type, when it was really going down. Hey, is it
That's
still like
culture.
that, like type shit?
That's
Check this
culture.
out, right? Every summer, bro, for the last 7 years that I can remember, nigga, it's been 100 days, 100 nights out here in LA.
Explain
And what
that. He
that
don't know what
means,
that means.
is for the next 100 days and 100 nights,
Hmm.
somebody gonna get smoked
Somebody gonna get smoked.
Damn.
consistently, bro. Like they are not playing.
So
Yeah,
what is
man.
this? Some kind of mob shit going on out there? What?
Nah,
Call
that's
them. Call it. They
gang
call
bang shit.
Damn, I ain't never heard no shit like that, boy. They said 100 days, 100 nights, nigga, 100 people got to go. God damn, that's some serious shit.
they're gonna try to
Straight
achieve
up,
those goals.
straight
They're
up.
gonna try to achieve something.
So what
So,
they do? So what? So when do this happen? Just the summertime and shit?
uh,
One of the
So
homies
it happen
died
around summertime?
at the
yeah,
time.
it started
I know
last
that.
month.
Yeah, I know not to come to Cali in the summertime.
Yeah, it started last month, B.
That's crazy.
He's coming in the summertime. You better be careful. Man, LA is dangerous all the time, man. I don't know why people be thinking that. They take it for light. I look at it like this. It was bad when I was out there in the 90s. I know it got worse. So I still
Yeah.
respect the land where it come from. It's just the land, man. Anytime you don't when you start, like they say, when you stop respecting it, that's when you get
Hmm.
disrespected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you start riding a motorcycle on there, and you just like, oh yeah, there's some power on here, but you don't respect that power on that bike. That's when you
Yeah.
fall and put it down and you crash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you go to LA if you want to playing around, and you will crash.
And
Or somebody
nobody
Yeah.
will.
cares that you from out of town. Nobody cares. That doesn't
Nobody
help
care
you.
about none of that. You better learn about the culture when you come up
That
here to the
that
culture.
Yeah.
actually might be the wrong thing to say because now they really gonna get you.
And the
Say.
game has changed since
Yeah,
between
it does change. Cause usually when you say you from out of town, they use all let him make he don't know no better. But then they say now they say you out of town, nigga, you're lying to get tied up.
man, you keep on playing if you want to. I just took my daughters out there. Man, we went to the marathon store. And I promise you, they've been out of Texas their whole life. First time to California. Man, they looking around like, why they writing all on the walls, daddy? I'm like, that's the culture.
That's the
Oh, that
culture.
what they do? What you mean, spray cans and this shit?
My nigga, graffiti is
That's a
crazy.
whole nother form of gang banging. They tag banging. You feel me? So like
Yeah, you
all
gotta
them different
know where
tags on
that's
the
at.
walls is rival tag members. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how
Damn.
that shit go. That's even that done spilled over to gunplay. So this shit crazy out here, my nigga. Don't
Yeah,
play
niggas
with
that
LA.
went,
Yo,
they went from spray cans to gunplay. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's a different type of peace. When I hear him and AP being in Vegas, they more peaceful. But when
Yeah.
I'm hearing that they in LA, their antennas is up. You
Like
know what I'm
right now,
saying?
you see, I'm hard. It's hard for me to look at the camera because I gotta get
I
in.
mean, when you told me you was going where you was going to even do this interview, I was sitting here like, man, we got to make this right on the dot, Johnny on the spot because it's
Hey,
dangerous.
and check this out on some crazy shit. I'm in enemy hood right now.
So where you at in LA?
Huh?
We
Are you
driving
in
on
LA?
location in LA. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
What
in
you
enemy
driving
hood
in?
right
Like you in a
now,
drop top or something?
and I'm in a bright red Camaro.
Hey
Say,
man, we ain't gonna give off no more descriptions of anything that you in or where you at right now.
Yeah, niggas know me. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
riding all through Vegas top
We
down.
don't know who
Drop
watching
here,
this.
goddamn.
So with that being
yeah, I
said,
guess. Like, yeah,
he's in a
I
yellow
guess
school bus.
if you're a real one, you can ride around with the top down, man.
You know I'm ready.
Yeah, but tell me this though, ain't nobody out in Cali. What time is it down there? Now I'm talking about, you know how I don't hear nobody walking around and all that
It's
type of shit.
6:22.
Nah, they all around here. They all around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, they all around here. I'm just in a low key spot, kinda.
They can
Oh,
see
you
everything.
parked just. Oh, you just parked just chilling.
All right, look.
Yeah,
Be true
yeah.
where he parked at. I don't know if you recognized it, but if you pass him, you got to pass him twice. You got to do something just to turn around. Like once you pass him and realize it's not what it is, but it is. You feel me?
What the fuck?
He's in a situation to where if he see you the first time, then he can move around if he needs to.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
part.
they
You
know
know it.
see him and be like, like y'all now. If you make any brake lights, any attention, nigga,
I
we
got
on.
all angles covered right now in every
Yeah,
mirror and in my peripheral. Like I'm good.
he's good.
So my thing is, motherfucker? How would you know that you an enemy or something? If you just sitting there or something. You know what I'm saying? Did they
Well,
pass
see,
by
Eye
you? Ain't got to see
contact,
you or something?
the good thing about me is I've been in Vegas for a while, so motherfuckers ain't looking for me. You
out of
feel me?
sight, out of mind.
Nobody know I'm here. You
That
feel me?
part.
Do a lot
You
of
have it if
motherfuckers
you
know?
watch
Do
it,
a lot of
motherfucker.
motherfuckers know
You
you
can
down
live
there
your
though?
life if you want to, nigga.
Yeah. And with that being said, I'm just intervene right now, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the PM lifestyle t-shirts available right now. And if
Yes,
you need
sir.
some, get you one. You know what I'm saying? Scan the QR code that's on the screen right now. It'll bring you to whatever you need to do. The designs and everything. PhalonMcKnight.com, the PM Lifestyle Podcast. You can get you a shirt. You got what I mean?
You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Purchase
sir.
you
Man.
one today. You did
Yeah,
three or
that part.
four.
But
3 or 4
LA
of
ain't no
them.
joke, man. And it's been crazy for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? That's why the game has changed. It ain't even the same no more. Going out there ain't the
Hey,
same. Our granny out there, she looking around like, this ain't Compton. I'm like, yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? She promised she was in a third world country. She didn't know where she was at. But
That's crazy.
it looks different too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I can imagine what these YNs is looking at versus what we were looking at. It just seemed like everything is packed up on top of each other, stacked up on top of each other. A lot different than Dallas, though.
That's crazy, man.
You don't really
yep.
understand how
But
Dallas got it.
see, California big in the motherfucker though. You can be anywhere in that motherfucker. Dude.
Yeah, but imagine big, but everybody on point. It's a difference. You can
Yeah,
be big. You can see California. Just imagine California being Dallas, but you as known as much as you're known in North Dallas and Garland. That's
yeah,
how much you could be possibly known in Arlington and Fort Worth.
yeah,
So it's a wider span, but activities is activities at a wider pace. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
See, out here they get caught up in being in just that little one section and be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm good." You in that one section, so you ain't gonna be found. So when they be talking about, "Oh, I'm gonna go a little bit past North Dallas, I'm going to Richardson, or I'm going to McKinney or Allen or Oak Cliff, South Dallas," yeah, they really traveling to some little spots because they ain't never been out a certain radius. But LA, you
yeah,
travel a lot more, bro, so you cover a lot more area. That's why it ain't no game no matter where you go in LA. Like, ain't nobody playing with you. You can get caught up in anybody's, acceptable for whatever can happen.
And
yeah.
then you gotta think about too. We got Asian gangs that's out here treacherous. We got SA gangs that's out here treacherous. So it's
Treacherous.
like we looking for everybody. Like we gotta watch our ass.
Yeah.
Damn.
And you got the biggest gang, LAPD. You know what I'm
That
saying?
too. Them motherfucking sheriffs ain't no joke.
No
Yeah,
joke, huh?
I heard the motherfucking police down there crooked in a bit, fool.
They
I
got
can
their own
imagine.
gang, bro.
I can imagine what they're doing with that ICE stuff right now.
They got their own gang. The sheriffs got their own gang within the sheriff department, bro.
Yeah, sheriffs be
That's
banging on
crazy.
the they be banging on the police. Sheriffs and the regular
Every
police don't even.
everyone that's a part of this little clique within the sheriff's department, they got a specific tag somewhere on their body. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah, I
got the
remember that.
rapper shit and all that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
niggas
I
is a
remember
gang
that.
within the
Yeah, them
police
niggas a
department.
gang for real, nigga.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they think niggas don't know. You know what it
Yeah.
is.
Them boys ain't playing with them niggas down there, dog. That's why. But you know, LA, sometimes you need that type of horsepower, dog. When you fuck with all them Asian games and black games and SA games, man, you better have some kind of power to stand up. But them boys gonna take over.
that's why I was saying divide and conquer earlier. You know what I mean? They want to take away the essays, then they want to divide the blacks. Once they separate everybody, then they can attack single handedly.
Okay, so let me ask you this since you spoke on that, right?
Go ahead.
Y'all know about the little riots that's going on with the ice out here, right? So
Yeah.
okay, I heard somebody say earlier, why would we help them? They didn't help us all these years, right?
Mhm.
I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. He feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it was always black and brown, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Against them.
Sure.
You feel me? But no, they didn't help us. But what that mean if we do the same shit as them and
Mm-hmm.
be just like them?
Well, there's the thing about it. Right before this happened, they was something going on circulating on social media saying that Hispanics not liking blacks, and their parents telling them not to hang around with blacks, right?
Yeah,
And Scrappy, like there's been an issue.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Riots you caused in school, nigga.
yeah,
So you know what I mean? It is to a point to where you ask the question because I've been asked the question too. Like, how do we help? What do we do? But we've been in so many of these battles by ourselves to where nobody helped us all the way from slavery days, man, from the beginning to when this was happening. It wasn't nobody there to help us. You
yeah.
know what I mean? And I ain't saying that's right because I'm down to help anybody that's being, been wronged or injustice and stuff like that. But we just had this conversation a few hours ago. They're not telling you that you can't be here. They just trying to tell you to go specifically a route to do it. Now,
Yeah,
where they dirty at is when they telling these people they go the route and they've been in the process, and all of a sudden, because you have the new president that came in, you want to snatch the rug from under everybody, and they've been doing it the right way. So now you out of pocket for that. You know what I'm saying? Because the people were going the right route, and you
Mm-hmm.
didn't let them finish the route. You know what I mean? You blew the whistle before they can run the 10 and out in the post or whatever.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's like you stopped the play before it happened. So I feel sorry for those people, but are there going to be some people that break the rules? It's in everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? I got somebody that was attacking a 7-Eleven dude, put his whole hand up in her skirt. You know what I'm
that,
saying? Like, and then disappeared. We don't know if he was legally here or not, but it's going to be a crime for a crime, race for race. Everybody does the same thing. It's just messed up that somebody got to take the fall for the most people that didn't do it the right way. And the way that
Yeah.
they're doing it, it's crazy because if you open your eyes, man, you already know that you was going to be affected when you placed your ballot and your vote. That this was going to affect a lot of people, right? That
Yeah.
their farmlands was going to be messed up and they're important. You know what I mean? I've heard so many businesses and contractors saying, "Now, I don't have anybody to work for me." Then we hear other people on the back end saying, "Well, nobody's gonna take those jobs. I don't even want to take those jobs. Nobody want those jobs." But
Mm-hmm.
believe me, it's somebody out there that would love to have that job if they had the
yeah.
opportunity to have it. So it's messed
But
up around the whole thing. It's not
at the
like we're
same
short
time,
of
though,
land.
they gonna
You know
have
what I
to
mean?
raise minimum wage for sure now.
I've heard they trying to raise minimum wage, but I'm thinking this it's so much happening at one time that it's just gonna be hard to see the effects of what's working and what's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Should we help those people? I feel bad for them, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't know where to begin to help. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know their paperwork status. Just imagine if they turn it around on us right now today and say, you know what, all y'all niggas got to go back. I wouldn't be able to process that. So I can imagine what these people are trying to process to say go back where we've been here all our
Yeah.
life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, having a heart, I feel for these people. You know what I'm saying? Because I got Hispanic homies that I'll eat them right here today. You know what I'm saying? I got Hispanic family members that are mixed in with us. So yeah, I feel like it could possibly happen. It just be where do you begin to help?
Yeah,
You can't because you got to think about it. Like you were telling me earlier, everybody got somewhere to go back to China, back to here. But what we gonna go see? They can't send us nowhere. So you know what I'm saying? You got to feel bad for them type of people because I didn't realize what was going. Hold up, that belong there. I didn't realize what was going on with the ISIS shit. I've been looking at it on TikTok to see Scrap like he right there with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about he in it. You know what I'm talking about? He in
yeah,
LA, dog. So y'all see what's going on more than me. But like you were telling me, they taking them out by the boatload. So where are they getting people from? Are they just snatching people out their homes or what?
yeah. They snatching them out their homes. They snatching them out their jobs. All that shit. My
Like we
homegirl
said
just
though,
said her brother got snatched up at Home Depot. He at work, nigga, trying to
Damn,
earn an honest living, and they came and snatched his ass up at work.
that's crazy.
so it's got to
So
be
my
some type
thing
of
is, after this
documentation of
though,
them knowing who's not here.
but after this, do they have a list of people, dumb people? I'm talking about. Do they have like a list of people they looking for, or are they just taking any motherfucking Mexican they see?
It's got to be some people that they probably have some prior charges, some prior something, try to
They on
engage
the
or try
radar
to
some
enroll.
type of way.
They've known,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I mean? What's it called when they go take the go to neighborhoods and take a survey of the neighborhoods and
Nigga,
all that?
what you call that shit?
I forgot. I know
Damn.
that one, but they know what's going on, homie. They know
Yeah, yeah.
who's overpopulated. They didn't have reports.
Census.
Yeah, consensus that one. So what they trying to do, man? They gonna use and we don't know. Like we said, we've never been experienced that. We've been here all our life. We ain't had to worry about going to another country. We don't have another language that we can native language that we can speak. So these people know about a process that we don't even know about, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Only thing we know about is going to get your ID, bring your birth certificate, your utility bill, and all that, and prove your place of resident. We don't know what it is to try to go be a resident of another country, and that's what we
Mm-hmm.
look up at.
Passports and
We don't
shit.
have to. That's one thing they can't take from us. They're like, well, where y'all niggas gonna go? And where you think you gonna
Exactly.
send us? Can you imagine them trying to pull up some planes and sending black people back somewhere? Nah,
Yeah, that's
nigga, it ain't
crazy.
gonna happen. It's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking is divide and conquer, man. We can separate everybody and say, okay, look, if we can just piece everybody up in these little things and work them off a little bit, chip at off this log at a little bit at a time, we can win. I mean, that's what I'm thinking is what's happening.
They
He
trying to
ain't gonna
divide
stop.
us for some fucking
Listen,
reason.
he ain't gonna stop with the Mexicans, bro. He gonna go to the Asians, to the Germans, to the Russians. He gonna get anybody he can up out of here. You feel what I'm saying?
Do y'all remember in the '80s when the Chinese people in San Francisco was having a problem, when the Asians was having a problem? Y'all remember that? After
A
the
little
wars
bit,
that they
a
had,
little bit.
they
Yeah,
used
a
to
little
they
bit.
used to be finicky with them, and then all of a sudden later on, I think when Clinton came into office, they started paying them to come over here to start up companies. That's how a lot of these Asians got a lot of money. They was paying them to come over and start businesses. They was
Oh,
only
okay. It
giving it to
makes
them.
sense.
But now they come over here and start a lot of businesses, and they've had 30, 40 years in the game. They didn't capitalize off of it. You know what I mean? Just imagine in San
Yeah.
Francisco, man. You look back in the day and Google that. They was really tripping off of them. And the whole time they was trying to oppress the black people. But then, in the meanwhile, the Mexicans was moving in. So, and all the people that was in Compton moved out, all the blacks moved out, and then next thing you know, the Mexicans moved in, and then the white people that was
Yeah.
in Compton, Paramount, and all that, they move out to Cerritos and Bellflower and Lakewood. So it's just like a wave. You know what I'm saying? Of what's going to happen. And right now, unfortunately, I ain't gonna say unfortunately, but the reinforcements is just more Mexicans from Mexico. Now they trying to
But
say
you know what?
terrorists coming in.
What niggas don't understand is this. All of this shit is part of an agenda, right? It ain't just about getting the illegals out of here. They trying to clear a path for a certain project. You get what I'm saying? Like they got
Yeah,
plans
my
for
boy.
certain. Matter of fact, the fucking fires, right? Everybody knew about the California fires, right? Altadena and all that shit. Do you know if you go on the little apps and shit and look up that land that just burned and still probably smoking right now, it's
Owned by niggas.
already up for sale, bro.
That's crazy.
Wow,
Already.
He said smoking steel right now is already up for
It's
sale.
still
That's crazy.
simmering, my nigga, and it's already up for
up for
sale, bro.
sale. I ain't put it out, ready to go.
That's
They
crazy.
got a process that they got going on and niggas don't understand it. I see through the shit like a cat scan, P. Like this shit crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
it
I'm
is.
I'm worried, my nigga. I ain't gonna front. I'm worried that what's gonna happen in the next 5 to 10 years is gonna be diabolical.
Yeah, it's
Well,
gonna be fucked up.
it affects our
We heading
kids.
toward them times, man. We
It
heading toward
affects
them
our
times,
children,
so
man,
folks.
for sure.
I was talking about a civil war right here in our country, right? And I was like, if Trump wins, it's gonna be a civil war. This nigga won, and he's like somewhat trying to make the civil war happen, in my opinion. Because why the fuck would you call in the Marines to come out here and deal with the society instead of the fucking National Guard? That's the National Guard's job. The Marines are not supposed to touch U.S. citizens. They are for the
Yeah,
other. They are
Yeah.
for the ops. That's the Marines, goddamn it. Like, you know what I mean? You didn't call it the Army. You called the fucking Marines, bro. Like, you're an asshole. I
And
hate
then when
you.
they asked the chief of police out there, they was like, "Hey, do you think he should have done that?" He said, "Nah, it's different levels to this. You know what I mean? It was supposed to
mm-hmm.
be stuff set in place before we even made that move. It was supposed to be certain threats and certain things that we had to tell him that we couldn't do before he even made that move. So, he just pulling that card, man, that
Yeah,
power card. What's the first thing we gonna do? Max it out. You know what I mean?
Max it out. And that's my point. Like, it's going to get ugly, bro. I feel it.
And it's just the beginning. Yeah, it's definitely gonna get ugly. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
this is the small piece of a large scale plan.
mm-hmm.
So what do you think that's gotta actually happen? Right now we're seeing ICE, deportations, laws being changed, trying to erase history of stuff that didn't happen. I'm thinking that it's gonna have to be one of them things to where some of them get caught up as casualties too, to be say, okay, you know what, we done had enough of this. They gotta go kill
Yeah,
like 20 dogs somewhere along with a couple of, you know what I mean? They gotta touch something that they really like to where they can say, okay, you know what, we done had enough of this, damn it. that's
Yeah.
that's what it's gotta be, bro. You know what I'm saying? To where it makes sense to them. Because right
mm-hmm.
now it's kind of like, yeah, it's happening, but not really. It's happening, but we don't really
It's
care.
fresh. It's fresh. So everybody's still stunned. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
in a minute, motherfuckers gonna get pissed. Because, like, they taking kids away from they taking parents away from their kids. Like,
that's
leaving them out here
sad,
to
man.
orphans and shit. Like, that's fucked up, bro. Somebody gonna stand up for
Yeah.
these kids before anything else, in my opinion.
Nah,
So
nah,
what
because they did that
they
last
doing with
year.
what they
Remember they
doing
took
with the
all them
kids?
kids and separated them, and they gave them little foil sheets to put over them. They been doing that stuff for the kids. They don't give a damn about the separation of the kids. You got to attack, like they said, you got to attack they pockets to make it something. They got to attack their money. Once they money start getting funny, and they got a problem with it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we ain't attacking none of their bread. You know what I'm saying? Like these little farmers and stuff that's losing their money and all that stuff because of the people not showing up for work. They don't really
Yeah,
care because they're looking at a smaller scale. Something has to happen to where everybody's affected to make everybody say, you
Yeah,
know what,
yeah.
oh, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I just don't know what that thing gonna be.
It's going. Unfortunately, we're gonna have a lot of casualties, but it has to happen that way.
So does it have to be a civil war type stuff? Because that's
It,
gonna affect everybody.
I think now listen. These are all just my opinions, but I feel like the man is pressing towards that anyway. That's part of the agenda. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I feel like he's being real petty right now. Since we didn't vote him back
Yeah,
in the first time, he's on some shit like, oh
Max
fuck,
it
I'm
out.
gonna come in and destroy shit and dip out.
Yeah.
I'll be on the moon. Holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
that's crazy.
Like some real nuclear shit. He gonna push the button on niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like his get back from been getting kicked out of the president and all, but then nobody wanted back in that bitch. Like he got some on the sleeve, man. Like he gonna try to get back at some people for
He's not
some.
trying to make America better again. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
First of
nah,
all,
man.
that shit didn't even make sense when he said it make America great again. Like fuck all that.
Yeah,
So with
it
him
would
and
have
Make
Pence,
that make
would have
sense
never
to me.
been great.
But at the same time, that nigga ain't trying to make this shit right, my nigga. He just trying to get as much as he can. That's why he pardoning all these motherfuckers for money and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So he can get his bottom line. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that nigga always
So
been a
do you
man on
think do you
it's like
think that
motherfuckers start thinking this nigga is not on money at this point in time right now.
the ICE thing and the whole what's that food name with the Tesla that can be a diversion?
Elon
Elon,
Musk.
Elon Musk, because all of a sudden these niggas just get into it, and all of a sudden oh, they got
It's
a problem.
crazy.
why did why
Like
did you give him the power?
Yeah, I really think he helped him win the election, man, electronically. I really think he did something with those votes. It was announced too early. Let me just start there. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It was announced way too early. You look at past years, you never knowing who the president is a couple of hours after we started. You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden, y'all getting into it. Y'all not getting along. So then, what's the case? Like, what's the real? What are y'all really mad about? And then you drop the Epstein thing. Oh, he's in the Epstein case. Well, nigga, if you knew he was in that, then what type of dude are you in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Was you trying to like
Exactly.
hold something over his head to say, okay, yeah, I can do this, and then later on pop it off? Trump, like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
artist. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's all staged like that fucking fake ass assassination attempt.
Yeah, that was
Best believe it.
that was wild.
I wouldn't be
I can
surprised
definitely
if
say that
all
was
of this
crazy.
shit is staged, bro.
That's
They
crazy,
probably
man.
sitting back late night sipping some yak, nigga, talking bad about everybody.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I told you how I feel about the NFL player. You know how they be looking at us. It's kind of like it's a secret society, right? So let's imagine this: your
Yeah.
NFL Sunday come on. You got all the owners are watching a certain television, and they looking at the television and be like, okay, this is my squad. These are my niggas.
Yeah.
This is what I got. You know what I mean? And they're playing a different game. We watching it as a common, as a sports lovers and stuff like that. They watching it in a whole different light. You know what I'm saying? Just like they have those little rules, they can say, okay, if these little sport betting companies, well, if he makes a first down, we'll give you $100. Or if he scores 8 yards or 10 yards on this play, we'll give another $50. I'm really thinking that's what they
Yeah.
do when they watching athletes playing on the court. You can't tell me that the CEOs ain't having these special parties and just looking at it, betting crazy money, wagering crazy money in a different way, a different light that we don't even know about yet.
Yeah,
And it's protected. The government is protecting these seals and these logos of these companies. So guess what they're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Protecting them. They ain't got to worry about nothing. You know what I mean? So that's why
right.
they keep it with the elite. And
They
I
probably
think that
trying to
goes
kick.
along in everything aspect of the world of what we have, bro. They looking at us like, let's just think about it. It's the same thing when you used to go get slaves. You want to weigh them, how muscular they are, how strong they are,
Mm-hmm.
how they can move, what they can lift, and all. It's the same thing. When we had the combines, it's the same thing. I'm just wanting to know, like, I'm thinking that they do this on the side, like as a hustle, and we don't even know about it yet.
I would doubt it. I
Yeah,
would
that
not
shit
doubt it.
deep, bro. That shit deep. Fucking, especially when you fucking with them top end people thinking they just running the country, dog. They give you what they wanted you to have, man, and they put it in order how they wanted to have it. You know what I'm saying? So all the technology and all the shit that we got, everything they giving us is a reason. That's why I say back to the TikTok thing. That's why I was saying
Just
shit
about
that
to say
Prince
that.
was saying,
It's crazy.
huh?
I was just
But I
about to
was just
say that.
saying back, yeah, but I'm saying, but back to the TikTok when I was talking about how the Prince was saying. Get on the internet and don't. I mean, if you on the internet, don't let the internet get on you. But see, they created this TikTok shit to the point where some people, a lot of people that's on that content, the internet is on them. They not controlling the internet. The internet is controlling them, dog, because they can't get off of it. That's why they make these platforms down there every day. They trying to get money because these people down there monitoring us. You got to think about it. This shit come from way from China, dog. I think that what they doing is really these Chinese people so smart. I think what they doing, they made the platform just really just try to figure out everybody race and whatever they trying to robot they trying to make or whatever they trying to make. They want to make sure they can control it the way they control it because there's no reason why this platform is way from China, dog, or somebody away from China running something in America. Why y'all got a live broadcast where everybody can see each other? We don't even have besides TikTok. I mean, besides Facebook and Instagram. And it don't even go as far. It don't even show you the shit that TikTok shows you. It ain't got nothing on TikTok. TikTok is, I mean, they'll put it out there on you, dog. Real talk. So if you thought you would never see, you gonna see it right there on that platform, bro. So it's something behind that platform while everybody's face stuck into that platform, dog. It's a distraction. Something is going on, and it's why the platform is only showing this and that. The aces, the what's it, the P did the trial. All this shit is happening at one time,
It's
dog.
genius because I don't know if you saw it to where there was this app or this thing they were doing Pokemon Go. I don't know if y'all familiar with that, but because they've added a game to the game, right? They added a game to this challenge.
Mm,
They was gonna have to pay so many millions of dollars to have somebody go geotag these places, just like you would a Google car. When that car that drives around and gets all that
Yeah.
information, and they paying these people to go drive around and collect
yeah.
this data. Well, what they did was they outsourced it to the video game, attached the game to the Pokemon Go. So that way, when you're driving around, and well, not even driving around, when you're playing the game, they saved so millions of dollars marketing and having people to go do this themselves that they added it to a game to where now people were just going out there tagging themselves in these video games. Well, the whole time what the scheme
Mm,
was to get the free, you see what I'm saying? The free leg work for people going out there
replay
logging in and
shit.
all this. So they saved millions of dollars to go add, and they added a game to it to go make to cover half the world and have these places go in these unique places and take a screenshot of themselves and then post it. And then, so just imagine you got millions of people doing that. You don't even have to leave your living room if you can
Mm-hmm.
just go ahead and attach the game to it, and they profited off of that. You know what I'm saying? And years later, you
That's
thinking you
crazy.
playing a game. In reality, you was helping these people build a business, and it was crazy. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Most people was having fun
And
doing
I
that. You
wish
ain't nobody to do.
That's crazy.
It's genius.
I thought about that though, Doctor. One day I was sitting at the gas station, man. I just looked around, Pete. I said, "Say, man, this Grand Theft Auto I'm living, dog. You know, when you play Grand Theft Auto, you look around, dog, and it's like the world is built on that game you play. It's so real, dog. It's like you said, we done help these people build our foundation, dog. That's crazy. I never looked at that shit, man. That
I
shit
was like,
real,
yo,
man.
it's genius, bro. You having somebody go play a game, and the whole time they helping you build your business. What better way to build a business
That's
and build a
crazy.
company than to trick some people and they helping you do it? It's crazy, genius. That's just like your boy
We
Drewski.
geniuses, man.
Drewski right now is taking all the old shows and making a game out of all the old shows. Took it to YouTube, where you don't need anybody to help you promote this. You don't need no sponsors, no other whatever. Did it on his own. Took some ideas that people already use. Now he's getting the sponsors. He's getting everything that he need to make fake shows. And now all these young dudes thinking this show is real. And he's not hiding nothing from you. He telling you that it's not real. He telling you ain't gonna get no royalties. He telling you that all this is could have been records and it's all fake. But yet every day, the world that we live in, society is going back to back to back, going all city to city to go ahead and support something that is not real. And he's making it's genius. He's getting sponsorship from Nike. He got sponsorship from Canes, the Blue Chew pill, all these different things, bro. The betting apps and everything to host a fake game show, and everybody's was on it.
That's
You know what I
crazy.
mean? And then
That's crazy.
I don't need nobody to help me promote it. Only thing I got to do is go to my YouTube channel and post it, and I become a millionaire. Easy peasy. Off views and likes and
That's
subscribers.
crazy.
It's genius. Genius. Can't beat
That's
it.
crazy.
I see Scrap on the move.
Yeah, I'm on the move.
Yeah.
If he had to go.
And he
Hey,
said that
I started thinking about it. I'm like, nigga, you sitting here a little bit too long, and then you
too
still
long,
go.
man. He said, yeah, I'm on the move. That's how it's
Yeah, they like what that nigga sitting over there for, man? He just sitting there, man. He been there too long, man. You gotta go check him out,
yeah,
man.
man. And the bright red Cadillac.
Yeah, he said in the
Nigga, I
Camaro.
was not trying to say that. That's why I said Cadillac.
Yo,
That nigga stupid.
my bad. I'm gonna get him shot up. Nah, my bad,
Ah,
scrap.
shit. It's all good, my
Yeah,
nigga.
boy, the beat you was crazy, man.
Hey, they gonna have a hard time trying to catch me, nigga.
I know, man. You should have seen how that fool went over some speed bumps in Vegas in that car. And we was in the car. Hey, that nigga on rims. They there, dun, dun, dun. I said, hey, nigga, you know you got rims on this car? That
Damn.
nigga said, yeah, they built like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him out of here.
He nigga hit every speed bump at 60 miles an hour. Tires did not pop. That
Damn.
nigga's crazy. Yeah, man. But hey,
Gotta get it when you gotta get it,
gotta
Hey,
man.
get
man,
it,
it is
bro.
what it is, man. Shit.
Hey, man, we coming up on an hour and a half, man. I know y'all fellas didn't know that we was gonna be that long on this show, man. But it is what it is. I would like to thank y'all for
It
coming
is
through,
what it is,
man,
man.
spending y'all time, y'all good Monday afternoon, you know what I'm saying, with us. It's the sun's falling out here. It's almost 9 o'clock in Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I really want to thank Scrap for risking his life just coming outside. You feel me?
Yes,
You
sir.
already
Yes,
know,
sir.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man. It's good to see you too, man. They ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah,
When you gonna touch back down in the dirty, man?
man, I'm gonna get down there. Shit. Matter of fact, real soon. Matter of fact, cause now my daughter stay out there by nuts. So yeah, I'm good.
Shout out to
I'll
Coco Melon. She out here by her uncle. Well
Yeah,
protected.
Yes, sir.
I'll be out there real soon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you in Cali now? Or you on? Or you going back to Vegas?
That's G14 classified. P. I can tell you, but you know, I have to kill you. Man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Understood. Understood, like a
That part,
motherfucker.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah,
I'll move
man. But
around.
hey,
Shit.
I like to thank y'all,
So
man.
we gonna holler at you, man. Say, Pete, appreciate the
Hey,
show,
for sure,
man.
Hey,
man.
Keep
You
it
know what I'm
up, Doc.
saying? And if y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying, since y'all been here, man, all the people that's joining us, follow, comment, like, subscribe, share, whatever it is, leave some comments. We'll get back to you. You know what I'm saying? We're some real originators, real people. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep the R in it. So, got to pay some bills right now. I want to thank my boy Scrappy. I want to thank Dietrich for coming out right now, man. So, as we do around this
Yeah.
time, you know what I'm saying? We get everything going. And I want to thank Sugar Slim. And I also want to thank all my sponsors that help me out, get the show going, all my people that support, man, you know what I'm saying? So um comment, like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube at the PM Lifestyle Podcast, man. Everything else is Phalon McKnight. That's why they call me PM. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep the P in. And if not, it's not me. You feel me?